Jai Sanskar. Chapter number 11, Water Resources. Specifically, India, water resources. Water ने આપણે એઝ અ રિસોર્સ શું કરવા કન્સિડર કરીએ છીએ. ફૂડ જે છે એની અંદરથી આપણને ઘણી બધી ન્યુટ્રિશન્સ મળે છે, આપણા અલાયવ લેવા માટે જરૂરી છે. સેમ વે આપણું બોડી પર 70% વોટરનું બનેલું છે, એન્ડ ધેટ્સ વાય વી નીડ અ પ્યોર water to drink. Okay, the contamination in water may lead to some hazardous problem into human life. In this segment we are going to discuss about what are the sources through which we get the water and what are importance of these different resources. Let's start. There is water, hence there is a life. Any type of life cannot be imagined on the earth without water. एक नाना एवा worms विषे बात करिए तो worm भी water बिना survive करे ने. Most of any animal के plant जे छे any life जे छे it truly based छे water ઉપર. water ની અંદર મની પ્લાન્ટ કે અમુક ટાઈપના પ્લાન્ટ્સ જે છે એ ગ્રો કરી જાય છે, બટ વિધાઉટ વોટર કોઈ બી પ્લાન્ટનું ગ્રો કરવું પોસિબલ નથી. There is no other option for water resource. The list of its usage is very long. Entire biotic world uses water to sustain itself. Biotic world એટલે કે જેટલી બી લિવિંગ થિંગ્સ છે એ બધા માટે પ્રાઇમ એસેન્સની વસ્તુ હોય તો એ છે water. The prosperity of any nation depends on its agriculture and amount of water it uses in it. તો કઈ કન્ટ્રી જે છે એ કેટલું પ્રોસ્પરસ છે, કેટલું સમૃદ્ધ છે, એ એના ઉપરથી ખબર પડે કે એની પાસે કેટલા વોટર રિસોર્સિસ છે અને એગ્રીકલ્ચરમાં કેટલા પાણીની અંદર એ કેટલું આઉટકમ મેળવી શકે છે. બેઝિકલી આપણે કોઈ બિઝનેસ જે છે એને જાતે બનાવી શકતા નથી. જનરલી આપણે રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ હોય છે રો મટીરિયલનું. રો મટીરિયલ જે છે એ બેઝિકલી આપણને એગ્રીકલ્ચર કે જંગલ છે એમાંથી જ મળે. તો એગ્રીકલ્ચર કેટલું ઓછા પાણીમાં થાય છે, કેટલા ઓછા પાણીમાં એ લોકો સર્વાઈવ કરી શકે છે, પ્લાન્ટ્સને ગ્રો કરાવી શકે છે, that depends on the prosperity of that nation. Water is also required for drinking, domestic uses and in industries. Water shortage is being created because of rate and volume at which it is being used by increasing population and development projects. Within this consideration, it is necessary to use water sparingly. Water is a limited resource. No other resource can be used in its place. If the environment exists, it is because of water. So water is an inseparable part of life. Day to day life ની અંદર જે વોટરની રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ છે એને આપણે ડોમેસ્ટિક પર્પસ કહીએ. તો ડોમેસ્ટિક પર્પસની અંદર આપણે બહુ બધું યુટિલાઇઝમેન્ટ છે વોટરનું. સો વોટરને વી કેન નોટ સેપરેટ ફ્રોમ અવર લાઈફ્સ, કારણ કે વોટર જે છે એ એટમોસ્ફિયર અને આપણી લાઈફસ્ટાઈલ સાથે એવી રીતે વણાઈ ગયું છે કે વી કેન નોટ separate it. Sources of water, there are three major sources of water: rainwater, surface water and groundwater. So rainwater, rain is the original source of water on the earth. River, lake, streams, well, etc. are secondary source. All these sources exist due to rain. Rainfall થાય અને પછી પાણી કોઈ જગ્યાએ ભરાય તો એ ડેમ કહીએ. રેનફોલ થાય ને પાણી એક જગ્યાએથી બીજી જગ્યાએ વહે તો આપણે કહીએ કે હા ભાઈ રિવર છે. કોઈ અર્થ ક્રસ્ટમાંથી કોઈ રિવર જનરલી પહાડમાંથી રિવર જે છે એનું ઓરિજિન હોય. કોઈ પણ મોટી રિવર તમે જોઈ લો, ગંગા જોઈ લો, નર્મદા જોઈ લો, પહાડ જે છે ત્યાંથી એ બહાર આવે છે. તો આ રિવર જે છે એ અર્થ ક્રસ્ટની અંદરથી આવે છે, પણ અંદર પહેલાં પાણી તો ગયું હોવું જોઈએ. તો પ્રાઇમ સોર્સ જેને વોટરનો કહીએ એ રેન, અને એ સિવાયના બીજા બધા છે એ સેકન્ડરી સોર્સ છે કે જ્યાં રેન વોટર જે છે એ સ્ટોર થયેલું હોય. સરફેસ વોટર water absorbed by lower strata of the land. The volume of groundwater is unlimited. The northern plain of India, there is about 42% of groundwater. In southern India, there is less of groundwater due to plateau and mountainous region. Groundwater is utilized maximum for the irrigation. ગ્રાઉન્ડ જે છે કારણ કે અર્થની સરફેસ ઉપર જે વોટર છે એ તો ઇવોપરેટ થઈ શકે, એ કન્ટામિનેટ થઈ શકે ઇઝીલી, પણ જે ગ્રાઉન્ડ વોટર છે એ જનરલી ક્લીન કન્સિડર કરવામાં આવે છે એઝ કમ્પેર્ડ ટુ ધ સરફેસ વોટર. સો ધીસ વોટર ઇઝ મેઇનલી યુઝડ ઇન એગ્રીકલ્ચર. Water resources and uses. Irrigation. About 84% of water in India is useful for irrigation. For example, about 1,500 liters of water is required to produce 1 kilogram of wheat. Paddy, jute or and sugarcane crops require more water. Wheat માટે તો આપણે 1,500 liters water ની વાત કરી દીધી, બટ આપણને ખબર છે પેડી જે છે પ્રીવિયસ ચેપ્ટરની અંદર આપણે સ્ટડી કરી લીધું, પેડી requires more water. So sugarcane that also require more water. So in that case we need even more than 1,500 liters of water. Water is being used for irrigation since ancient time. In 2nd century, the famous Grand Anicut Canal was constructed across the river Kaveri in 1882. The Eastern Yamuna Canal was constructed in Uttar Pradesh. There are 3 mediums of irrigation in India. These are wells and tube wells. કે કૂવાની અંદરથી પાણી જે છે એ ટ્યુબ વેલ્સની હેલ્પથી અર્થ ક્રસ્ટમાંથી પાણીને બહાર લઈ આવે અને એનો યુઝ કરે ઇરિગેશન માટે. કેનાલ્સ, રિવર જે છે એનો થોડો પાર્ટ જે વોટરનો જે છે એની કેનાલ કન્સ્ટ્રક્ટ કરવામાં આવે અને કેનાલ થ્રુ વોટર જે છે એ ફાર્મ સુધી પહોંચાડવામાં આવે. થર્ડ વન ઇઝ પોન્ડ્સ. પોન્ડ્સની અંદરથી પાઇપલાઇન્સ થ્રુ હેલ્પ લઈ અને પોન્ડ્સ એટલે જનરલી સરોવર કન્સિડર કરી શકો, એમાંથી પાણી જે છે એ મેળવવામાં આવે. આઉટ ઓફ ધીઝ wells and canal are major medium of irrigation. Canals and ponds came at 2nd and 3rd place respectively. Canal irrigation is practiced in vast plains of Satluj, Ganga and Yamuna and also delta regions of Mahanadi, Godavari, Kaveri, Krishna rivers in eastern plain. Wells and tube wells are very common in alluvial plains. Irrigation by ponds is practiced more in eastern and southern states. Eastern side and southern side ના જે states છે ત્યાં generally ponds નો use કરવામાં આવે છે irrigation માટે. Next is multi-purpose projects. Many large and small rivers flow in India. Water transportation is rich in India. This is because of physiography. This is because its physiography in such that many rivers merges with other rivers and empty their water into sea. With the idea that this water may be harnessed for various purposes, multi-purpose projects are planned on many rivers. A multi-purpose project means to solve various problems associated with river valleys. It includes flood control, prevention of soil erosion, water for drinking and irrigation. Industries, water provided to settlement, generation of electricity, internal water transportation, entertainment, wildlife protection, and development of fishery. So these multi-purpose projects are basically favors the human needs or fulfills the human need. So So by this multi-purpose project, the water is provided for irrigation, clean water is supplied to the doorsteps, and water is supplied for fisheries and etc. So just by channelizing the water, distributing the water, we are achieving it. Therefore, for multi-purpose project, water is used. Major multi-purpose project of India. So the project name, the multi-purpose project name is Akhra Nahar, which is on river Satluj, which is the state which are benefited due to this are Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan. The all three states which are having water crisis. So these are utilized by them. Then there is a Koshi project on the river Koshi, and Bihar is the state which is getting benefited due to this. Next is Damodar Valley on the river Damodar, with which Jharkhand as well as West Bengal is getting benefited. Hirakund project, which is on the Mahanadi river, and Odisha is the state which is getting benefited. On the Chambal Valley, the project named Chambal Valley, a multi-purpose project on the river Chambal, and Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan are the states which are getting benefited. Nagarjun Sagar, which is on river Krishna, and Andhra Pradesh and Telangana are the states which are getting benefited. Krishna Raj Sagar on the river Kaveri, and Karnataka and Tamil Nadu get benefited due to this. Tungabhadra project on the river Tungabhadra, and Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh are benefited due to this project. Narmada Valley project, or let's just say Sardar Sarovar project, which is on river Narmada, and Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan and Maharashtra are getting benefited due to this. Kadana Vanak Mori, which is on river Mahisagar, and Gujarat is the state which is getting benefited. Ukai Kakrapar, which is on river Tapi, and Gujarat is benefited due to it. Next is Dharoi, which is on Sabarmati river, and Gujarat is getting benefited due to this multi-purpose project, which is known as Dharoi multi-purpose project. Distribution of area under irrigation. There is a difference regarding the area under irrigation in every state. Coastal district in Andhra Pradesh, Delta region of Godavari and Krishna rivers, Mahanadi Delta in Odisha, Kaveri Delta in Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh, etc. are region of intensive irrigation of country. These delta regions are considered to be more fertile as compared to any other region. So these delta regions are basically emerged due to the flow of river in such a way that river splits into two parts, and the central part, which is considered as a fertile part, which is due to deposition of alluvium of the river. After independence, the irrigated area in India has increased 4 times. Irrigation is practiced in about 38% of net sown area. There is a difference in irrigated as of different states. In Mizoram, 7.3 area of the total area shown is under irrigation, while it is 90.8% area in Punjab. There is a vast difference between total area under irrigation with the total area shown. More than 40% area of total area shown is under irrigation in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jammu and Kashmir, Tamil Nadu and Manipur. So we understood how there is a variety of changes in nowadays water crisis is in very alarming stage in arid region of western Rajasthan and interior of southern peninsular plateau. The quality of water has deteriorated in many villages and some towns. Many waterborne diseases spread due to this. Availability of pure potable water is the basic need of life. Apart from attempts made to increase availability of potable water, there is a large difference between demand of water and its supply. Even today, there is a severe shortage of drinking water in about 8% of towns in India. It needs to be done to provide clean drinkable water to about 50% of village of the country. There has been large increase in irrigation facilities in India. However, 2/3 of agricultural region still depends on rainfall. In recent time, the groundwater level has gone down considerably due to more and more water extracted through wells and tube wells. As a result, the groundwater resource has decreased. The country is facing severe problems as some states extract groundwater in excess volume. Serious problems like reduction in quality of water, increasing scarcity have to be faced. Besides agriculture, water is used in industries in uncontrolled quantity. Main source of water pollution are polluted water of domestic uses and industries. So, we are living in Jamkhambaliya. Obviously, Gujarat is considered as a arid state. We always do have water crisis, and the water that we are getting from our dam which is constructed over here, the Ghee Dam. So the water quality is so poor that we can see the deposition of salt inside our bathrooms, even in washing machines, or on the pot on which we keep our water for warming. So there is availability of water, but water is in that pure form is not drinkable. If you ever went to Haridwar or something like that, so you will observe there is only a tap around it. So water which is coming from Ganga river and which is a pure water, there is no need to even clean that water even for a once. So this kind of water purity is there. But here we need to obviously warm the water, or we are supposed to use RO, and after 3 or 4 months when you call your RO person, a person which is helping you with this changing of RO filtration, so you will observe there is lots of many minute dust particle is there inside that. So this kind of thing is happening. We have water, but water is not pure as we know, as we want it. And another thing is that for irrigation we are solely depending on tube wells and well water or other underground water. So what happens is the source of these tube wells that all are basically based on rain. So in India, and rain is not predictable, so the water level, underground water level continuously decreases, and therefore there is a scarcity of water. But water, so somehow we need to manage how to use less water even in irrigation, even in our domestic purpose. So these are the things, like if we want to clean our house, we use even 1 or 2 buckets of water. And we don't even use pure water. We add phenyl and acid and harpic and all. these kind of things are there which is solely responsible for the water pollution, especially the domestic uses that we are using domestically at houses, and also the industries. They dump certain type of chemicals which are harmful for human lives, that are dumped into the rivers or other area, or maybe grounded, and somehow they come in contact with the groundwater. There are many other crises which can be lead with this. Another thing which I have discovered nowadays is that in America and certain nearby countries, there is a situation which is coming on that somehow the water, the land surface goes down, and the scientists over there, they have started studying about why this kind of thing is happening. So they discovered that since we are using lots of underground water, so whatever the water inside it is getting vanished. So what is happening now? The between part, which was prior filled with water, is now empty. So with any louder